managing the environment, which involved also disaster risk assessment and awareness. So my role there was mainly managing web communications, which included the website as well, and recording the different aspects. Yeah, I've also worked with an organization called Strive for You, where they help I work with an organization called Strive for You, where they help people with disabilities. And here I was also still the website editor, managing the website, correcting errors as they came about, and managing that interaction that comes with people on the web and all that all together.
Cool. So, okay, few more questions for you, because this is also a kind of introduction for all of us. So
Yes.
I wanted to know, like, how familiar with
Yeah.
you with Git, like GitHub?
I have used it. I've used it several times. The first
Mhm.
time I did use it was when I was in a innovation hackathon lab. It was called Wazi Hub Uganda, and it's funded by the European Union. Here we're designing an Internet of Things platform that would help people living with disabilities have proper interaction with the environment, be able to it had be able to interact, be able to feel be able to feel the landscape in front of them as they move, be able to sense things from behind through a smart walking stick. So here I used mainly GitHub was mainly just to interact with various developers to get ideas on how we could
Mhm.
improve on our products. Yeah, I think that's the first time I did use it, and then the second time was also when I attended a training with Andela. It's an American company based in New York, but they have offices in Africa. Here
Oh,
we're
oh,
learning how to
sorry,
use
Emma.
Python. Yeah.
I need to interrupt. I'm I've I'm having a little hard time to hear you. B- can you be a bit louder so that I can hear you properly?
Okay. Okay. So I was saying,
Mhm.
where do I start from? Are you getting me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's very like the voice is very less.
Okay. What about now?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, yeah.
Now you getting me well?
Yep, 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 yep. It's good.
Okay. Yeah. So I was. Where do I start from?
Yeah, so I was trying to understand your experience working with Git, like version management, GitHub. So you are explaining something.
Yeah, I've mainly used GitHub developers to learn from them on how we could improve on the products that I tried and teams that I tried to work on. And so
Hmm.
I had mentioned to you that my first interaction with it was with GitHub was in 2018 when I went for an innovation hackathon, where we're designing a smart walking stick to help people with disabilities, and this involves the integration of Internet of Things into the platform. And under here, we're developing sensors to detect the landscape, to detect depth of places they are moving, and maybe also sense motion that is coming closer to be able to alert people who have difficulty in hearing and people who who have difficulty with vision and seeing.
Sure.
That was my first interaction, and then the next time I really used it was also with and it's an American company. Though they have offices here in Africa, and here mainly I used it while I was learning how to use on. So we're required
Cool.
get an understanding of its working. Though after the training, I didn't really use it again. That was in mid 2019, around 2019 mid.
Mhm. All right, sounds good. So what I'm trying to do is
Yeah.
here, um, so I come from a software background. So I have been working in
Yes.
software industry for 8, 9 years almost. I think 8 years to be exact. Yeah. So I try I try a little bit of using those experience. So when I came here, I see like yes, there are website, there are technical works, there are things that we can do. There are some easy jobs. There are some probably going to be difficult jobs. But what I wanted to contribute here is to uh, enable some process, some engineering principles so that moving forward, it's a
Yes.
volunteer organization, right? So today I'm here, you are here, tomorrow probably we are not here, but someone else will take over. So
Yes.
whoever that someone else
Yes.
will be, it will be easier for him or her to kind of look through the past and kind of plan for the future. So I am working
Yes.
on
Yes.
those additionally, other than having the WordPress feature and stuff, settling those things. Um, so based on that, I tried to
Yeah.
make some plan based on my research, primary research on this website. So I'll shortly show you the website. It's very easy, simple one. So as you said, you already have some experience working
Yes.
with WordPress.
Yes.
So I can probably I can
Yes.
you can probably help me to convert the current HTML pages to WordPress pages, and then
Yes.
we can take it from there. But let me just quickly, I don't think anyone else will join. It's kind of late now, so I need some time to present this slide.
Yeah.
So let's start right away. um, all right, so as I
Okay.
said, welcome to the team. Thank you so much for your interest
Yeah.
and
Thank
helping
you.
us out.
Yeah. You're welcome. I'm actually glad to be here.
All right, so this is um, this is our website right now, which is hosted in GoDaddy. So it's borderlessallies.org.
Yes.
You can also do a
Yes.
quick Google. I'll obviously share the slides after the meeting to all of you.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so if you explore the website, you'll see there are like 5, 6 pages. Um,
Yes.
Mostly like the static contents, which is like texts and images, photos and links here and there.
Yes.
So it's easy, to be honest, but they are HTML, so we need to convert them to um, WordPress. Okay. The second thing is,
Yes. Yes. I get your point.
yeah, this website was built using GoDaddy website builder. So I'm not sure how familiar you are with GoDaddy. So GoDaddy has an WordPress site as well, but this site was created using website builder, which is their inbuilt feature where you can just add pages
Yes.
one after another and create your website. So what that does is that
Mm-hmm.
does create a nice website. You don't have to code anything. You don't need to do anything. It's all auto generated, but you can't take a backup. So whatever page you
Mm.
created, it
Mm.
just stays in the platform in GoDaddy. So you can't,
Yes.
have your pages as it is with the themes back to you. You can have your content like text content,
Mm.
images, links, blah blah blah, but eventually if you want to start a new
Mm.
website or you need to move it to some other provider like I'm trying to do with Bluehost, you really need to start from the
Yes. Yes.
so that's the
Yes.
challenge. Okay,
Mm.
so Bluehost is our new host, as I already said. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is the engineering side of the story. And then we'll also have the SEO side of the story.
Okay.
So, so transferring to Bluehost, I already said, like, download website content, convert HTML content to WordPress. Then we have
Yes.
to do the straightforward things,
Yes.
right? Change the domain name servers,
Yes.
assign domain to
Yes.
Bluehost cPanel, and then copy the WordPress website content that we generated from the
Website
HTML to
content to
Bluehost.
Blue Shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So last three are fairly easy to do, right? So I completed number one
Yeah. Yeah.
using some open source tool.
Yes.
I downloaded the website content, uh, keeping the proxy stuff on. So
Mm,
yeah,
mm,
we are able to, like, at least
mm,
90% it looks similar to what we have in
mm,
GoDaddy. So we are good on that. So you just need to utilize the
already. Yeah.
CSS to the right places while we are, trying to create the WordPress pages. So that's it. I think that's gonna be easy too for someone who knows WordPress or who works
Okay.
with WordPress.
Okay.
So we can divide this work between you and me, and I don't know if someone else will also chime in. So yeah, this can be done pretty
Okay.
fairly easily. Okay, so once that is done, then we can obviously do the domain name servers change and assign domain stuff like that. Okay, next is restricting direct uploading contents to Bluehost. So this is something I I wanted to enable, and I rather enable, I would like to say I wanted to restrict all of us to directly upload contents to the production, which is in Bluehost
Mm,
cPanel, right? So we don't want to make
yeah.
it
Mm, mm,
look bad. So let's say somebody just have a content to go to the production, or and he or she has some mistakes, maybe some typos, maybe some other things, or some link doesn't work, whatever it is, right? So before we put it in the production, we want to make
mm,
sure we
mm,
properly test it. It should not take, I know it's a WordPress and simple website, it should not take more than few hours, but still, before we put it directly in the production, we should have some sort of staging environment where we test it. Staging environment is something similar to production environment. So when I say production environment, it's like your website, your
yes.
final website. And the staging environment is something like your
Yes.
semi-final. Yeah.
Yes.
So my
Yes.
principle
Yes. Yes.
here, so what I am right now working on is to integrate between Bluehost and
Okay.
GitHub, so that the new content come to GitHub
Yes.
and that content directly goes to the staging
Yes.
environment. We check it, we test it, everybody looks happy,
Yes.
we switch from staging to production. So it should not be just having a FTP client. You copy your stuff from
Yes.
your local using your FTP client to the production. uh, I mean, that should not exist. That process, that workflow should not exist. So this is very bad way of doing it. It
Yeah.
can potentially
Yeah.
break many things.
Mm,
Yeah. So yeah, so
I
I
get what
created
you're trying to
this
say.
two GitHub repos. One is for the old site content, which is currently we have for GoDaddy, and obviously the going forward will be maintaining this new content, the Borderless Alice slash site source.
Yes.
Okay, so
Mm, mm,
yeah, we already discussed that. So yeah, just a little more engineering process. So you'll have to do a set up a local
okay.
dev environment. I think you
Yes.
work with WordPress, so you pretty much know what is WAMP. I guess if you are in Windows, obviously if you have
Yes.
Linux
Yes.
machine, you can use XAMPP or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So WAMP is nothing but Windows, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So all comes in together.
Yeah.
And then you download and install WordPress, download and
Yeah.
install Git, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what,
Yeah.
go ahead. Do you have any question? Do you have any
No,
question?
you continue. No, not really.
All right. So what we'll do is, for now, we'll have our content, final content in the Bluehost repo in GitHub, which I just shared some slides back. Well, every time we have to add something
Yes.
to the website, we check out the latest master or main branch. So
Yes.
GitHub is moving to rename the master branch to main branch. So whatever it is. So we'll have to check out from main branch every time. Create a feature branch or dev branch locally from master and add your contents there. Then you do git commit and push that thing to your dev branch remotely, and then create a pull request in GitHub, and I will approve or some other member in the team will approve, and it will be boom, it will be merged into the master branch. So I can talk about a
Okay.
little bit of GitHub related stuff when it is needed. I just wanted to give some brief about the engineering process, how it is going to be. Um, Probably a little bit different than what we usually do in web development, but
Mm.
this will make sure we always follow the rules. So whenever some new people come, some new person comes, or some existing person go away, we'll still
On
have
team.
some track, like where this guy has left, what are the things that has
Mm.
been done, what are the things that has not been done. So that will be easier to track if we follow the version
Mm.
management tool like GitHub. It's gonna be a big hit, I believe. um, all right, so next thing is I already told, which is test the latest
Oh,
master branch in the staging environment in Bluehost. Once everybody is happy, we see everything is working fine in staging, we move
yeah.
from staging to production. I already created the staging environment in Bluehost, so I just need to integrate the GitHub with the
Okay.
Bluehost today.
Okay. Ready.
So
Created the staging environment. Okay. Okay.
okay, the second thing is
Already.
SEO story. SEO is obviously search engine optimization.
Yes. Yes. I'm on.
Yeah. So
Mm.
search engine
Mm.
optimization, we have someone in our team who have more expertise on this. So I just briefly
Yes. I think I
some
saw
bullet point.
that position.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I think I saw the position
Okay.
on our team, an SEO specialist.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. I think it's Darren or Chris. Someone between these two persons. I think they are like they have some SEO expertise. So I don't want to go into deep on that. But these are few things that I think will be helpful initially. So SEO friendly URL structures in WordPress. So we'll have to make sure we do the tagging, we do the contents correctly so that it can attract more keyword in Google search. There is obviously a SEO plugin in WordPress that we can add. Then yeah, we have to add our site to Google Search Console. We can do blog
Mm.
posts properly with proper linking and keywords, and then we can use some tags. So those are the things that we can do to make it look good in terms of SEO. So yeah, obviously from the
Mm.
security side, we can do SSL, HTTPS, and we can also do some image sizing to make it better for our site. So image size will also help us in terms of speed. So yeah.
Mm.
All right. So
Okay.
so far,
Okay.
based on this, we can learn, teach, and share knowledges on WAMP. I should write XAMPP also, because I was assuming everybody will be working on their Windows machine. It may not be true. Somebody can work on Mac, somebody can work on Linux. So yeah, whatever it is. So either it can be WAMP or XAMPP based on your operating system. Obviously,
Mm.
WordPress is
Mm.
there, GitHub we need to follow, and
Yeah.
SEO. Whatever we learn, everybody learn together, and we share our knowledge. So
Yeah. Yeah.
this is some of
I
the,
get the
yeah,
milestone.
this is some of the milestones I have kept primarily, and I'll see how much we can achieve for this quarter, and if we need to add few things in the next quarter. So convert existing GoDaddy HTML pages to WordPress, move existing content to Bluehost, set up basic SEO and like website
Yes. Mm.
analytics on Bluehost, and enforce engineering process to web development. So I think this is fairly easy. I think this should be achievable with the kind of expertise you have and some other team members we have. So we should be able to achieve this in our quarter.
Yeah.
And then once we have that done,
Yeah.
we can do adding more features and contents going forward. Then obviously we can always improve the current process and SEO and analytics. We can also improve our security and data privacy. And obviously this is a charity volunteer organization, and we are trying to reach over many other countries. So we need to also think about localization stuff. So currently
Mm.
it's in English. So we also need to make sure the website is
Mm.
available in
Mm.
other languages, like let's say Spanish or like French, something like that.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So that's pretty
Okay.
much my presentation about the web development for Borderless Allies. And thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns, or you have some ideas that you want to share, which I can, apply. Let me know.
Perfectly. Yeah. Yeah. I must say, so far so good.
Mhm.
I'm just impressed at all that we are and I'm looking forward to being able to go through everything once more personally and do some reflection, and then I can be able to get back to you with some insights.
Cool. So I wanted to know, like, how is your availability? Like, how soon can you start working on this? If uh,
Probably within the next 2 or 3 days I can get started. I was actually ready on 1st July, but then I tried to get started and there was still a bit of organization that Leo told me that was being done. But I think within 1 or 2 days I'll be good to begin. Probably even tomorrow.
all right, sounds good. So why I'm asking this is
Yeah.
basically I'm trying to, allocate works between, like not between, among ourselves. So this will really help us to, achieve some speed and make things done a little bit quicker. Now we have a plan, so it will be easier
Okay.
for me to kind of, work uh, or collaborate and get things done. So yeah, I'll reach out other members in the team to see how are their availabilities and schedule look like, so that I can add some stories, like some task items, work items for them, and we'll see how it goes for next week.
Okay. So you said you had wanted me to help you with conversion from HTML to
Yes.
WordPress? Okay, sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah. If you could just kindly share with me a copy of this presentation so that I can go through, then I'll also let you know. But I'm okay with doing that conversion.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, I'll share this slide, and I'll share the content and the GitHub links as well. I'll email all of you. So let me know how it goes.
Okay.
And I'm also available, fairly available in
Okay.
email and Slack. Slack is a little bit, I don't know. I don't use Slack much, but email is best, I guess.
Yeah, I'm also best with email. I actually prefer email. That's why I reached out to you on email, actually, not Slack.
Yeah, I mean, for a quick messaging like, hi, hello, okay, is this need to be done? Are you meeting today? For that, I think Slack is good. Slack is fine, but to have some sort of technical discussion or some explanation related stuff, email is far more better. So yeah, it's personal preference,
Yeah.
but yeah, I prefer email on those criteria. Alrighty,
With you,
thanks, Yema. Thank you so much
I
for
relate with
joining.
you.
I think no one else is gonna join, so I'll just end the meeting, and I'll share the slides and the contents shortly.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me look through them after you've shared, and I'll also get back to you.
All right, thanks, Yema.
Then
Bye.
I can begin the conversation.
Yeah, bye.